Poofed! Okay. Hello Wolfpack and welcome back to another reveal trailer. So, we knew that we was getting this news today at 1 o'clock EST. I think it's like 2200 in Japan. At least that's what I recall. And we've had a few reveals. I've already checked it out, and I was literally refreshing the page at 1 o'clock. Like, constantly trying to figure it out. Trying to get it to load. And yeah, I've seen it. It looks awesome. But I'm going to do a breakdown piece by piece because there is a little bit of information here. And yeah, let's get started. Let's not get started because I haven't put my headphones in, and that means that the audio is going to be really funny, so I apologise for that. I do apologise for that. Bear with me a second. Right, so there we go. And look at that face. Hold on, like, let's stop this. Like, look at Giovanni's face here. Like, look at that. God. He is looking eviler than ever. Eviler than ever. And you were challenged by Rainbow Rocket Giovanni. So, Rainbow Rocket is a thing that's been kind of rumoured around for a couple of weeks now. But Rainbow Rocket, I don't know what the rainbow significance is, but obviously Giovanni's in charge. It's Rocket, Team Rocket. Don't know why it's Rainbow Rocket. Maybe something to do with the Ultra Wormholes. Maybe like there's some kind of... Well, Necrozma is a prism. Prisms break down to rainbows, so it could be something along that. But I'm not sure what the significance of the rainbow is. Maybe it is just like a play on kind of like the Necrozma storyline. Takes the stage. Now look at this. Look at this place. Like, part of me just doesn't want to believe this will be in the Lola. Just how, like, if you look in all the windows, they're all, like, rainbow-ified. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I literally ran back from doing my laundry because I was so excited about doing this. All the windows are, like, rainbow-ified. I don't know if that's just a stylistic choice, as it's Rainbow Rocket. And the sky looks relatively normal, so is this actually in a Lola? Or is this in Ultra Space? Or like you come out of an Ultra Space wormhole and this is allegedly an alternative universe where Giovanni is. Where Giovanni actually succeeded, Red didn't defeat him, and he continued on and basically destroyed everything. Well, didn't destroy everything because, you know, everything's alive, but he came out with his plan and he took over the world. He has a Mewtwo here, so we all know that Giovanni was doing the experiments of Mewtwo, and then all the things... Hold on, no, this is in the Ether Foundation, isn't it? This is where Lucamine's area was, because, like, if you look at all these, this is where Lucamine had frozen Pokemon. Lucamine had frozen Pokemon in all these. And, like, part of me was thinking, is this on the Ether Foundation? But I didn't want to say it because I thought that sounds ridiculous. But this is, like, the mansion at the back of the Ether Foundation. It must be. Well, no, it can't must be, but it seems logical. Maybe it's in an alternative universe where the Ether Foundation doesn't exist because Giovanni's taken over the world. But he has a Mewtwo here, which is exciting. You get to battle him with a Mewtwo. By the looks of it, I would hope that this is a battle screen and not you being brutally attacked by Mewtwo, because you know that... You never know. You never know. But I think, like, just those tanks are significant enough for me to believe it is in the Ether Foundation. I really feel it is. I really feel it is. Yeah, like, those tanks are so reminiscent of Lucamine's back room, where you go through the little teleport thing. So I think it must be. I think it must be, and I don't know where this would be, or why it would be. Sorry, I'm just checking that no one's in the chat. Well, no, not no one's in the chat, but no one's talking in the chat because I had it covered. I think it must be in the Foundation, whether it's in an alternative world, gone through the Ultra Wormholes, because I think I said this in another video, but I theorized that this is basically parallel worlds, how they've all had different kind of situations, different, like, it's essentially every choice we make there with two choices, the universe can branch off in two different ways. So, say you flip a coin, heads I will go left, tails I'll go right. Rian, I was hoping we'd get to see new pokes, or at least a little more about a new way to encounter starters. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I think there is going to be one more reveal. A lot of people are thinking this is the last one, but I think there's going to be one more, and I will talk about that after I've done the trailer analysis, because not everyone may want to hear it, so I'm just gonna do the forewarning after that. So at the end, I'm going to talk about my kind of idea on that, and there is kind of some sort of backing for it. But at the minute, I think Giovanni, this is an alternative universe where he's taken over the world. He has the Ether Foundation. He's in control of it. This is where Lucamine's room was when she went through to Ultra Space with Guzma, and you was there like, oh my god, she's going to destroy everything. I can't even remember the storyline of Ultra Sun and Moon, to be honest. It would help if I actually pressed the right button, wouldn't it? The Team Rocket sprites are actually looking kind of crisp, though. I do really like them. And they do look like Team Rocket. They do look like Team Rocket. Holding a great ball right there, so... I don't know. I feel that this is going to be post-game. I just feel that this is post-game. Definitely. Like, it would make sense to be post-game. Battle through 20 years of villainy. 4 Jap trailers, and I felt pretty deflated. I love all the villains it's going to be. Yeah, it's definitely going to be epic. Definitely going to be epic. I mean, look at all these. They've all been, like, spruced up as well for this gen. And they are looking absolutely incredible. Like, I love them. And that's every villain that we've seen. Except for N. But N was kind of different in a different way, I suppose. And I don't know whether, like, Lucamine's or Guzma's going to be involved in this. But as they're already in the story, I don't think they'll be hugely relevant to this. I think maybe Giovanni's, like, got in touch with all of these organizations. Or if he's taking over the world, maybe he's taking over all of these organizations. And, like, as I said, it's a parallel universe, I think. So, I don't know. The Battle Agency. I love how you're all wearing glasses. You borrowed Thunderous. Rents powerful Pokemon and battle one-on-one. So this looks like the Battle Factory in... was it Generation 3 that we had the Battle Factory? I think it was in, like, Emerald. In the Pokemon... did we have a Battle Factory in... I think we did have a Battle Factory-esque thing in, like, the other Battle Frontiers, in, like, Platinum and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I think. But I can't remember. I can't remember, in honesty. But it looks kind of cool. Rent powerful Pokemon and battle one-on-one. So, oh, hold on, wait, so it looks like you battle one Pokemon with your Pokemon. That's kind of interesting. So it's like, kind of like a free-for-all just with 2 Pokemon. Battle powerful characters and earn rare items. Okay, so maybe this will be a way to earn bottle caps and stuff, or like random stuff. Like the big stuff that was involved in, that you get through like the Festival Plaza and the, can't think what they're called, so the bingo lottery things. I can't think of what they're called. But the lottery trailer thing, me, Bob's. Search Alola for totem stickers. So I'm actually really interested in this. I think this is going to be something that I'm really going to be into. Get totem-sized Pokemon by collecting lots of stickers. So I'm going to watch through the rest of this bit because I've got kind of an idea on, like, I'm not sure how it's going to work. But you've got, in Ultra Sun, you can get a totem... Lurantis? Is that Lurantis? I can't think of the name. I think it's Lurantis. Totem Lurantis. In Ultra Moon, you can get a Totem Salazzle, which I'm doing Ultra Moon, and I'm quite happy because I do really like Salazzle. Different Pokemon will appear via Island Scan. So you get Charmander, Grovyle, Greninja. So I'm assuming you can get some hidden abilities and stuff there. Basically, with the Totem thing, I don't know if it's like a kind of... You go back after you've defeated the champion when you've got enough stickers. So you have to have X amount of stickers. And then you can actually get the totem Pokemon, or like totem size Pokemon. So I don't know if it's the actual totem Pokemon. I don't know how that would work. Whether I'm very confused as to how this is going to work, and I'm very interested because I love collecting things, and I love totem Pokemon. So I think that's going to be a very interesting thing to say the least. But I want to know how it works because I'm thinking you collect enough, and then you go back to the trial captain who'll be there, and then you get to battle and catch the totem Pokemon rather than just battle it. but I don't know if that would really work. And as you can see, like, they haven't got the aura around them, so I don't know what's happening. Shiny Hunt the Totem, possibly, unless it's like a Pokemon that you've already caught and you can make it into totem sized, or I don't know, because then there wouldn't be exclusive Pokemon as such. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I'm interested in how it's going to work, but as of yet, I'm not sure. Should we just forward back? Grovyle, Greninja, Grovyle, Greninja, and Charmander all love those mons, so Council Legendary Pokemon beyond the Ultra Webinar, and I love this bit. This bit of the trailer is just gorgeous. Literally loving it. So we got Mewtwo. No Mew confirmed there. The free, like, this is like so many legendaries. So many legendaries. This is going to be so fun to shiny hunt. This is going to be so fun to shiny hunt. And Giratina actually comes through from the Distortion world, which I find interesting. So, hold on, let's look at that kind of... Actually, I'm going to slow that down. I'm going to... Well, no. Yeah, I'm going to slow this down because this is obviously happening in Ultra Space. I mean, look at the background. It's definitely happening in Ultra Space. Why there are legendary Pokemon in Ultra Space, I do not know. Oh, no, I don't want to speed it up. I want to slow it down. So I'm slowing it down. And it looks like it's just showering through into Ultra Space, which to me is kind of confusing. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to shiny hunt them. I mean, like in Oras, we was able to shiny hunt the ones with the hoople things. I'm pretty sure they will be shiny huntable. I'm pretty sure they will be. Like, at least that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling they will be able to be shiny hunted. No, I don't want to speed it up. Jeez, I'm clicking the wrong buttons. But the way Giratina comes through, because I thought there might be a link between the Distortion world and Ultra Space, but I'm not sure there is now after seeing that. Reshiram and Zekrom are here as well. Like, yeah, just basically all of them. All of them. Whether they're going to need specific requirements. Zygarde is actually in a different area, is in where Guzzlord was, I believe. You can Mega Evolve. Quite standard. You can use all the different forms and everything. So that's actually really interesting. You can use all of those kind of differences. So, yeah. That is it for the trailer. I kind of felt with Oras was them throwing us one last bone before they shiny lock. Maybe. I don't feel like they've shiny locked these though, because like shiny hunting is such a huge thing, and everyone loves to shiny hunt at the minute. So I don't think they're going to be shiny locking stuff. Like, I just can't see them doing that because everyone loves to shiny. Like, there's a huge amount of kind of the Pokemon community that loves to shiny hunt, and they love doing the shiny hunting. So I think that brings more people in. I don't think they want to cut people out. But I'm now going to go on and talk about the other little bit of the theory that I have. So essentially the Chinese Riddler is back. So if you don't know who the Chinese Riddler was, he was basically around last year giving out loads of information about the release before it was released, and with Sun and Moon. And a lot of it was correct. Like almost all of it, if not all of it, was correct. And he was out as well again this year. And he confirmed that Team Rocket would be returning, or a previous generation's team would be returning, which was eventually confirmed to be Team Rocket, which I believe the Chinese Riddler confirmed before Team Rocket was revealed. And he also, or she also said that the leaders from each team would be there. Can't remember who it was, but one of the devs said that he doesn't think Ledge should be shiny. Sound like they want to do... Potentially. I think regardless, I will still be getting the game. I'll still be shiny hunting a lot of other stuff because I've literally got like 10 shinies at the minute, which is kind of bad, but yeah, we can see. I think we'll see when the game comes out. Like if they're shiny locked, then it's not a huge worry, but I would like it so they'd be shiny available. But yeah, the Chinese Riddler has basically said all this about the Team Rocket, about the previous team leaders coming back as well, which obviously we've just had confirmed. We've also had Mimikyu's Z-move confirmed, which was like a couple of weeks ago, but it hasn't been in the trailer yet. I was expecting it to be in this trailer because it's very kind of close to Halloween. I thought it'd be really interesting to have that on Halloween. But hey-ho, apparently they're not revealing that yet. And then we have So going back to the Chinese Riddler, because I'm getting very distracted. Going back to the Chinese Riddler, we had another couple of leaks. So one of the leaks, I believe, was actually some kind of facility in the Festival Plaza. So this could be the Festival Plaza. Like, there's been suggestions that this kind of new facility is going to be in the Festival Plaza and you get festival coins with it, which could well be what's going on here. Some of the legends will be version exclusive. Yes, they definitely will be. So some definitely will be. Yeah, but that's kind of how they sell more games, I suppose, in a way. Like, the more... I can't think where I was going with that sentence, but yeah, they will be version exclusives, but I think that's okay. That's kind of like a business strategy, really. I will get more shinies. I will get more shinies. I've only just really started shiny hunting. Some of the villains will be version exclusive too. Potentially. I assume Giovanni will be in both of them regardless. It would make sense to have Maxie and Archie in different ones, and then maybe have Cyrus and what's his name? Getsus? Is it Jetsus or Getsus? Maybe it being one or the other. Could potentially be a thing. But yeah, going back to this Chinese Riddler, because I really want to say this, because I'm really excited. There could well be, not Ultra forms, new Alola forms, because... Oh, thank you, Critical, for subscribing. I didn't even realise I had my Streamlabs on. But yes, what was sorry, I got frazzled. Team Rainbow Rocket base will be in Kanto or Alola. So I've already spoke about this a little while ago. I spoke about this like just coming back here. This room here is why I think it's going to be an Alola. Well, no, I think it's going to be an alternative Alola. So you can go back and it'll be explained in more detail, but essentially the idea is that this is going to be post-game. It's going to be in an alternative universe through the Ultra Wormholes, and Giovanni's taken over the world, and he's in the Ether Foundation. He's turned the Ether Foundation into a Team Rocket base, and just this room with these boxes here is very reminiscent of Lucimine's room when she goes through to the Ultra Space. When you take that teleport, and she has all the frozen Pokemon in here. That's just so reminiscent that I think it's potentially that. But it could be in Kanto or just in Ultra Space in general. But I am leaning towards Ether Foundation in an alternative universe right now, because I think we have seen the Ether Foundation is normal and white, how it has been, whereas if Giovanni had taken it over, it would not be white, it would be like black and red, his colour scheme sort of thing. So I'm thinking this will be an Ether Foundation in an alternative universe, and that's why we're going to get all the legendaries through the Ultra. Like, this is going to be post-game. I'm 99% sure it's going to be post-game. I really hope that the opposite world, where you find maybe has a bigger role. Potentially, it'd be really interesting if like the opposite world had like the other Pokemon, but they'll never do that because it would basically just sell them out of like version exclusive Pokemon, which they've done every generation. It kind of like promotes trading and the Pokemon community as such. Just because you have to trade with people, you have to find people that have that version, or you can trade with yourself and buy 2 copies, which you can do. But yes, going back to this theory, this idea with the Chinese Riddler, basically they have essentially said that Alola forms are going to be happening. They've said that a poison grass type will be getting an Alola form, which could either be... So there's either Bulbasaur line, Bellsprout line, or... what's the other one? The Oddish line. So what it's kind of everyone's been suggesting is the Oddish line, and we did recently get more from the Chinese Riddler saying that it's going to be a Poison Fairy type Oddish line. So Oddish, Gloom, and Vileplume. I can't think of the words today. Oddish, Gloom, and Vileplume are going to be Poison Fairy type in Alola form, and then we're going to have Alolan Parasect, which I think was Bug Ghost or Grass Ghost. I think it might have been Bug Ghost. So that's what I'm like. That's the kind of what has been suggested so far by the Chinese Riddler. So I think we are going to get Ultra Alolan forms. Alolan Blossom would work super well. I could see that being like a Grass Fairy type. I've seen kind of theories of it, and like it does work for an Alolan form, like a Grass Fairy or a Grass Fire even. I think that would work for Alolan Blossom. So hold on, I'll just go through these comments. Really hit the opposite world. Yeah, before I said that one. Don't think we're battling Mewtwo. No, I doubt we were battling Mewtwo during the main game. They did say that there is a lot of like post-game stuff. Like they really did bulk out the post-game story. So I think this is the post-game story, which they're really focusing on right now. Giovanni disbanded Team Rocket to make a gay club. That's like, oh dear. Oh, maybe he's just endorsing the LGBT community. Maybe he needs more support from the LGBT guys. My phone is buzzing for some reason. And then Alolan Blossom, yeah. So I think we would get a couple of Alolan forms. That's kind of what I'm thinking now. This is going to be post game, and then I think that this new battle facility thing where you rent out the Pokemon is going to be in the Festival Plaza. That would make sense. It would definitely make sense. These totem stickers I'm really interested in. I want to know how they're going to work. Because I'm not sure how they're going to work. Although, hold on. Totem Salazzle's possible. But I was under the belief that Totem Salazzle's been replaced with Totem Marowak. That was what I was under the impression of. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, well, the original for Blossom had a shiny for Blossom had a red skirt, so it'd be great to have the color scheme. But that would be interesting. I can see it being very like kind of floral, and having like pinks in it, kind of like violets and stuff like that. I can see that happening. I think that they would make a really good job of it if it was a thing. Obviously, we're not sure if it is going to be a thing just yet, but I think there'll be one more reveal, and that will be Alola forms, because everyone's holding out for it. Everyone's like, I want Alola forms. I need Alola forms. So I think they're going to hold out for it and be like, actually, this is here it is, sort of thing. Kind of just to boost those sales just before and build that hype up beyond where it is, because you don't want to build that hype up too early. I'm just thinking business strategies. Like everyone's like, oh, they would have revealed it by now. Totem Salazzle and Marowak, they might be version exclusive. They could well be. It would make sense because we did have the Ruskate and I can't think of his name. The Donald Trump Pokemon. What is it? Is it Gumshoes? Or like one of those? I can't think of the names. But yeah, it would make sense if we had some more exclusive Pokemon for. Yeah, because it said it is an exclusive. Salazzle is exclusive for Moon. So it would make sense, or it would be interesting, if, say, we had Lurantis and what's the other one, like Tisserina or Serena, whatever her name is. It makes sense to have them as version exclusives, and then Marowak and Salazzle version exclusives. Like maybe having version exclusives of all of them, but I think that because they did say something that the storylines are slightly different and the explanations are slightly different. It is Gumshoes, okay? The storylines and explanations are slightly different between Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So it would be interesting if we saw quite a few more differences, maybe similar to kind of how we had in Black and White, where we had Iris versus Drayden as the gym leaders. Maybe having more kind of like that. I think the fact that they've made it Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and not just like Ultra Eclipse or something, I think that is definitely interesting in my mind. The fact that they've done 2 games rather than 1 game. And I know they have bulked out the post-game, but there has to be some extent of differences, because Black 2 and White 2 did have quite a few differences in them as such. And the storyline was so hugely different. So, oh gosh, I just knocked something. Looker and the other lady. So yeah, Looker and Annabelle might make a big return. I think the Fallers are going to have some kind of thing in here. I'm not sure if Looker and Annabelle will return, though, actually think about it, because we have the Ultra Recon Squad. But they could well do. Looker could be involved, because he's International Police. He could be involved with this whole Giovanni thing, and he could be helping you out through that. That would be interesting to see. Don't know if the strategy is working, because I'm feeling less hype with each trailer, because 9% of them we already know. And we get a smidgen of new info. Yeah, I think, like, I am a little bit disappointed, kind of, with this trailer because I've seen a lot of the stuff before. But I think the issue is because like things are leaking when they're not intended to be leaking. So they've intended these to come out at these times without any of the information known. But because there's been so many leaks and everyone's sharing it to the extreme, that we're all knowing this stuff before it's coming out. So yeah, I think also like a lot of theorizing as well. A lot of PokeTubers I've been watching have been theorizing, and it is kind of like the third game in quotation marks. I know it's like the second stage of the series, but as it's like the third game, I believe there's always less hype with that because, like, if you look at it, we don't have that much different. Like, we don't have a new region. We don't have new starters, we don't have many new Pokemon, and if we do, they're only going to be very few. So I think that it might just be that it's a third game syndrome and that we've seen a lot of the stuff before. But yeah, like I'm definitely feeling hyped. I'm excited to play because I really want to know the storyline because I'm a sucker for stories. And I'd really love to see it. Check Cerebi on Twitter. Okay, let me just pull this across because I don't know if some stuff will be there, but let's check Cerebi on Twitter. So I'm just loading up Twitter. I will show you guys just in a second. It's just, you can see all my apps there. You can see all my apps and stuff, but I'm not bothered by that one. It's just I don't want you seeing personal details. But yeah, I'm just loading up Cerebi, and I've covered the chat for a second, so do bear with me. Do bear with me. Cerebi. Okay, maybe if I actually pressed enter to search for Cerebi, that might do something. Jeez. And please, can you work? There we go. So Cerebi on Twitter. And what I could do, so what I am debating on doing, November the 10th. Okay, so yeah, like I'll bring it across. I'll bring it back across for you guys. So the next bit of Ultra Sun and Moon information to come will be November the 10th at 5 UTC. I'm not sure what time that actually is. But yeah, we're going to get more information, which is actually really kind of handy, really cool. I'm sure it's going to be Alola Forms. I am sure it's going to be Alola Forms. No, not sure. I'm like 98% of me is saying this is Alola Forms. This is Alola Forms. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. 98% of me is saying this is going to be Alola Forms. I'm super hyped, but the trailers just aren't doing it for me. I hope there's a normal level of hype for the new Pokemon game coming. I'd always be hyped, but if it'd be nice for Game Freak to give me reasons to be. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think the issue that we've had is that we've had so many things revealed. Like, they started too early, in my opinion. They started too early with the reveals. At least that's what I think. I think they did start a little bit too early with the reveals, and then they've tried to keep it going. They've tried to keep it going, but I think we have to see something new. We have to see something new. If it wasn't something new, I don't think they'd do a trailer at this point. Alola Forms aren't special. Like, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I really love the Alola Forms. I really love seeing kind of like new forms and stuff. So like that's kind of what I really want to see. I really want to see some new Mons, maybe some new Ultra Beasts as well. Because I know we've already seen 3, but it'd be nice if we had like 10 or something. I don't think they'd quite do that, but like my mind is like, why would they create more Ultra Beasts when Alola Forms were also just as popular? So I think that they have created Alola Forms and they're just holding out on it because everyone's like, where are the Alola Forms? They should have revealed them by now. So I think Alola Forms will be coming. I just feel it. I can feel it in my bones. But yeah, I think that is all I have to say. Really excited to see these legendary Mons. I think they might do something similar to how they did in Oras. So basically, to get, I don't know, let's just go with a random set. So to get Mewtwo, although I think Mewtwo is going to be a freebie. So to get Giratina, you have to have Palkia and Dialga. So I think that could be kind of interesting. See if we can get those. Mewtwo, because new forms and new Mons equals new shinies. Yes, yeah, new shinies are interesting. I never thought I'd get into shiny hunting, but I have really got into it, and I has started properly shiny hunting. I'm trying to find a shiny Growlithe because I want a shiny Growlithe. I've got a shiny Ditto, which I found by accident after like 4 SOS encounters. I was like, what? But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Just these animations are looking so nice. And I think that they're trying to go off with a bang because this has been confirmed to be the last title on the 3DS. So I think this is when they're going to go for the big bang and be like, yes, this is what's happening. Like, we are pulling out all the stops. We are giving you everything. They've brought back all the generations just as a kind of a goodbye. All of the villains as a goodbye, which I think is really nice. I think that's really cute. And I'm super hyped. I want to see this story. I want to see this post-game. I want to see these new Alola forms. I'm sure they're going to happen. If they don't happen, I will literally bite myself. I don't know why, but that's what will happen. But yeah, I think I'm going to finish this off here because I've spoken for half an hour about this stuff. I might do like a kind of look over the website and go through all of that kind of stuff in a future stream. Maybe this evening, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this. If you have, do leave a like down there. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, because I will be playing Ultra Sun and Moon, Ultra Moon on the channel in a couple of weeks, and I will be getting that out as quick as humanly possible. So as soon as I have access to it, I'm not sure whether it will be midnight or whether it will be early in the morning, but as soon as I get access to it, I will be playing it, I will be recording it, and I will be uploading it as soon as I can. So you should have like 10 episodes through the first day, hopefully, is what I'm really hoping. And then I will be trying to keep up that. So, well, I'm going to try and get every single episode out in 5 days. That is my aim. 5 days to get the whole thing played through. I did want to originally stream it, but I ran into issues. So I can't really stream it. But I'm going to record and upload as soon as I can. They will probably only be about 20-minute videos each, but I'm going to get as much out as I humanly can. No worries, man. No. I love doing these analysis trailers. Like, I think Giovanni does say something at the beginning. Hold on. Giovanni says something, doesn't he? And I wanted to look into that because I recalled him saying something. Or am I just, like, thinking wrong? I don't know. I feel like he said something. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't. I only brought a 3DS to GSO. Play each new Pokemon game, but yeah, it's a pain in the ass, really, that we're not going to see any more games. I think going on the Switch, though, is a really good idea. Did Giovanni even say anything? I probably should just play it, but I'm enjoying this. Let's just see. Also, the music. Oh, if you insist on disrupting my plans, I will make you feel a world of pain. So, also, look, this bit. I'm sure this was in, like, the Mansion in the Ether Foundation. I'm sure this bit was in there as well. So, I'm pretty sure it's the Ether Foundation. But yeah, I'm excited for this being the last game, and I think they are going to try and go out with as much of a bang as possible. And yeah, as I said, I'm finishing this off, so please do like, subscribe if you haven't already. I will be playing the game as much as possible when it comes out. I will probably be doing some kind of help guides as well, because, you know, everybody loves a help guide to, like, each TM or something, because I did that quite recently, and I had to use guides because I couldn't find them all. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm getting out of here, so I will see you soon.